Hyper Crook Up.
Kabuto power. Hyper Flame. Zabi power. Hyper Sting. Sword power. Hyper Slash.
Hyper Cast Off. Hyper Crook Up. Sarabada.
Drake power. Hyper Shoot. Maximum hyper attack. Kabuto power. Zabi power. Drake power. Sword power. All sector combined. Maximum hyper typhoon. Kabuto Zabi Drake Sword power. All sector combined. Maximum hyper cycle. Unmode. Kabuto Zabi Drake Sword power. All sector combined. Maximum hyper cycle.
Hyper Crook Up.
Maximum hyper cycle.
Okie doke.
Hi.
Should be live. It's been a long time coming, but hello.
It's been a
everybody.
while.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Hypercast Off podcast. It's been a little bit.
We were preempted by Golfgum, by which I
Golf.
mean Golfgum came to our house and beat our kneecaps with golf clubs.
One of us was attacked by the golf ride watch, and then we had to get help.
Not even by another golf, just the golf ride watch.
Yeah.
What the fuck would another golf be? Would that be like the sport, or would that be like another Tiger Woods or something?
Yeah.
I was going to say Tiger Woods, and you
Both of them.
Tiger.
No. It would just be golf. It's the entire sport of golf, but it's also Tiger Woods.
But
Oh,
like,
like
what if-
Tiger
what
Woods
if it be
is
something
another golf?
What if something
Yeah.
stupid were like another golf is just like it's just someone playing like
What the fuck?
frisbee golf, like frisbee,
What the fuck?
like discus. He's the
I'm
Discus
sorry.
Red Watch.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'll put this in the lobby, but Raccoon just posted this in voice in the other server.
Oh god.
We're not showing that.
Ah, victory!
Okay.
We'll leave it ambiguous.
Let's try to, for the first part of the podcast, let's try to stay on topic.
Yeah.
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 Who are we? Because I doubt people still know.
I'm Dreamcast, your host.
I'm RoseShrimp. I'm back. Not gonna be able. I'm currently upset because I won't be able to play Shadowbringers when it comes out. I'll get into that later.
I'm Sorakufett, and man, I'm just gonna stop looking at my phone now because I keep seeing weird shit.
I'm alt. I draw, and I'm waiting for Shadowbringers to drop so I could start. We start all falling again.
Yeah.
Yes.
We gotta do that.
We fall. We fall.
So, first off, today we're going to be talking about the newest stuff with Kamen Rider GO. We have a shitload to talk about. We have
So much
2
shit to
arcs
talk
to
about.
cover? Or 3? 2 and a
15
half?
arcs.
Yeah.
2 and a half.
Well,
I
we
think
have
is what we're
like
at.
We have so much shit to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that's happened.
Yeah.
Uh,
But first, we will talk about the end of the Kiva arc, I believe. I
Do
don't
we
think
really have to?
do we have to?
Do we have to?
All we have to do, all we have to talk about is how
Hey,
Ginga.
lady brought manhole, and was
Woman
also evil all along, and then she died in Sogo's arms. That's it. Wazginga finally, yay! They didn't let us hear the fucking.
They still have not let us.
They have, but
But not in the Kiva arc.
In the other,
I don't think
different
even
arc.
then, like, he just kind of puts
No.
it in and transforms.
No, you hear it.
I don't know, like, I think it's like...
I will get the clip, and then you can listen to it and know that I'm right.
Okay.
At
I have to look
some
through my
point,
history on YouTube.
the Kiva arc seems like a distant memory, give or take. That it was
yeah.
a terrible
You
arc
know
in
what?
general.
The Kiva arc felt like a distant memory the day after I'd watched it. So
It's been a while since that happened. It's over.
I remember.
Not
I
much
remember
important
Build more than
happened
most
in
of the
it,
Kiva arc.
besides, you know, Kiva itself. You got the ride watch. We're done with it.
Now we can talk about the Kabuto arc.
The Kabuto arc, which is what most people here care about.
yes.
While I'm
I
not
cared
the
about it
biggest
mostly.
Kabuto fan, I have to admit that I did mark out a lot during this arc.
It was a really good fucking arc.
It
Yeah.
really was.
I
One of the
fucking
best
the
Zeo
Kabuto,
ones.
definitely the Kabuto arc gets the fucking praise that it goddamn deserves.
I am a bit upset that we didn't really
What's
get
the
any
first part of the
inserts.
praise? You
So
know,
who's
the
our
usual
villains?
opener.
It's fucking Kick and Punch Hopper. That's who our villains
That's
are.
our
How
And
do we
it's
open
great.
the episode? Oh, just a normal opening, and then for a
Ba-
second,
ba-
we
ba- da- 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 da.
and then it goes into the usual opening.
Yeah.
The one
But it was still a
disappointing
lovely
thing is that we
touch.
didn't get any inserts from Kabuto. We didn't get like full force or anything.
We didn't get full force or neck
Or
but we did get Kabuto background music.
Yeah.
And we also got our best friend
Kagami. And Kagami fucking has finally uncucked himself with the Kabuto sector.
Mainly because
Yeah.
they didn't get they didn't want to get friggin'
Or not that they didn't want to, they couldn't.
No,
'cause-
they didn't want to. It's kind of
They didn't
obvious
want
by how the episode is laid out. They don't even say his name.
Babuto.
What? Really?
In the entire arc, you don't hear his name. They don't.
If they said his name, they would summon him.
Yeah, but like, I told you before that like I feel like that whole 10-year thing will not actually be happening because what I read was that he tried to make his own acting agency to get better rights for or better friggin' what's the word, benefits for actors.
Yeah.
And so now he looks pretty bad in the acting realm, and I don't think he'll ever come back.
No.
That is a crime.
Yeah,
That's yeah.
Fuck you.
But,
that's what I read.
Okay,
I don't know if it's 100% true. I need confirmation.
Yeah, the
Screw
thing I
you,
heard
Japanese business
they
practices.
did bring up that he was trying to make his own agency, but then they also said that they were also the person who said the 10-year thing, so that's why I'm confused on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of confusing, but like in the end,
But
I do
anyways.
find it odd that they just flat out did not even say the character's
They don't
name.
say his. They don't say Tendo's name, but they show the sun a lot.
Yeah,
Like
So
that's
I feel
Tendo.
like, yeah.
but still, I do find it odd
It's-
that they don't say
it-
his name. They don't.
And
When
also the
in
fact
other
that
arcs, like in the Dena arc, they do say Ryotaro.
Yeah.
we also come to the reality that this is not Kagami's and Yagaruma's timeline.
Oh yeah, they
considering
kind
that,
of they kind of brushed that part off.
the
Yeah.
entire fact that Japan was hit by a fucking
That
meteor, and then it's like,
Shibuya
oh,
Yeah,
was
there's
fucking
just that
destroyed.
one comment from
from Kagami where he's
Kagami's
like,
like-
"Wait, Shibuya."
Oh yeah, when
Well-
did they fix Shibuya that fast?
Well, they do have was mentioned later. It seems Kagami has crossed over with our timeline, so
Yeah.
they are kind of acknowledging that. Hey, some of these early writers don't work as
Yeah,
a like.
because like
a
Shibuya
insane world.
should be like not there.
Yeah.
Is
Shibuya was a
Tsukiyomi?
fucking- yeah, Shibuya was literally like a fucking like
Crater.
rebel
It was a
dark
crater.
zone.
like
Yeah.
like Kabuto's entire story basis in the like that like it's just
I like
as
how-
heavy as Blade.
I like how
'cause
fucking
Blade had the end of the fucking world.
I like how Sogo's rationality for not knowing that is, oh, that I wasn't born then.
Yeah, like Sogo.
You.
I know about things that happened before I was born.
I also know
Wait.
about a giant. I would probably know that there's a giant crater in Shibuya.
Yeah,
The
if you
Born.
live in Tokyo.
You'd probably know that there was a giant, basically, hole over there.
You know, with the worms in it.
There's giant. There's a shitload of worms that just come out of there.
Okay, on a sidestep, on involving that, there's a new fad or like a recent thing where Worm on a String is being associated with Kabuto, and I am enjoying it immensely.
Yeah, you of course. Yeah. So I fucking love the way they did another Kabuto being Yaguruma because because like especially that one scene where Waz fights them where Waz fights them and then Waz does his finisher on another Kabuto and then out of the flames he like stops he casts off another Kabuto and he's fucking kick hopper underneath. It's so cool.
The one thing I will say is that I do feel like Yaguruma's gone through enough, and I don't want him to suffer more.
Endless suffering. Being Yaguruma suffering.
I also feel that, and I want to see fucking like.
First he gets.
Wh-
I want. Him
I
to
want to
be
see something
through
like
that.
cool where like fucking in like the ending, like it shows like all the writers who helped them, and Yaguruma's there among like the writers,
One thing,
despite being one of the another writers.
one
Yeah.
thing that would be cool is like if he's like walking away and you just saw the bee start following him.
Oh
That would
yeah,
be
that'd be cool.
The bee's a
Because there was that one time.
Really
Because there was that one time in Kabuto. Remember where fucking Kageyama like mustered up his strength and he got back the bee for like a minute. You know.
Yeah.
and
Because
then,
like
and then
there's
the
no
bee
one
was,
else
like,
who wants to use the bee anymore. Let's be honest.
The bee is the cheap hooker.
It
of
is.
the
It's a
Kabuto.
thought.
I cannot believe how good I've got it as a Blade and Kabuto fan.
I got robbed. Half robbed. You know
With your
why?
Ryuki stuff, yeah.
That's my Ryuki shit.
Yeah,
The Ryuki shit was written by Inoue.
yeah.
I just At the cost of gay sex, I've died.
Yeah, let's not
Um,
talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about. Let's not
So
talk about that
Kabuto
happening.
arc was raw.
Oh, it was
The
good.
fucking straight up like, hey, that's probably the meteor from Godspeed Love was nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Just
was like, wait, what?
oh, you're just gonna be doing that then? Okay.
Yeah, it was the meteor from Godspeed Love, and it did the Godspeed Love thing of where they destroyed the smaller one, and then the bigger one was behind it.
Just
Yeah.
like in the movie.
The only thing that could have made it better is that God Bless America was blind.
Oh yeah, we also
No,
found
it
out
should
that
have been.
Tsukiyomi...
It should have been. Oh, Canada.
Oh yeah, we also found out that Tsukiyomi is Schwartz's younger sister in that arc,
Yeah.
but that doesn't matter.
But Tsukiyomi did the one coolest thing any female in a
Oh,
writer
yeah.
series has ever done.
Just stop the fucking meteor.
Yeah, she just fucking stops time on the meteor. So
Tori-
Waz and Sogo can break it.
And Tsukasa was there.
Yeah, Tsukasa was dressed as a chef.
Yeah.
Here's the issue.
I like
with
how the
Tsukasa's
reasoning
sporadic-
was like, "Oh, this is just what I guess I'm your chef." I don't know.
Tsukasa showing up sporadically is confusing me more and more the more he shows up because we haven't seen him transform in like how many episodes?
Yeah.
A while. Mainly because
We
he
haven't
hasn't
seen him transform since like the decade since the decade ride watch thing.
No, we saw him a little bit afterwards.
Well, I mean like, but we have not seen him transform since the last time he used the decade ride watch before the Ryuki thing.
He was
Yeah.
driving a bus. He's hiding in various places in cosplay.
Yeah, he's going to next arc apparently, but we'll get
Yeah.
into that.
Yeah,
we'll
he's
get-
gonna
He's
be
basically
in fucking...
Naruto-ing it for the most of
Yeah, he is kind of Narutaki. He's Sogo's Narutaki. Honore
Yeah.
Zio.
Honore. Z. Oh. Okay, that was the Kabuto.
That was a
really
Kabuto
fun.
arc. Really good arc, one of the better ones. Then we go
the-
into my personal favorite Kamen Rider series arc.
Oh no, wait! Just to finish it off, we did see the full power of more of Ginga's ride watch being used in the meteor to an absurd level at times.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
still good.
it's kind of weird how the Ginga form basically has like way more respect given to it in the arcs after it debuted than like
Yeah.
the arc where it actually debuted.
Because
Like
the-
the Kiva arc was just like, here's your stupid fucking ride watch, Toei.
just
Let me go back to writing about this mill.
And then he just fucking
I-
chucks it at Waz's face and hits Waz in the face.
You know what?
Yeah.
If Waz had just had the Giga Ride Watch thrown at him, like literally like how it is in Pfizer, I'd feel more okay about it, because at least then it would be like a thing we could joke about. But instead, it was just
But
like
it
Giga was
just
half-assed.
here have it. We still don't know what happened to Giga. He just kind of poofed.
Yeah.
We still don't know what he is. We still don't know
He's
what
an
he
alien.
Is he evolved?
He should have been. I'd like to think that that Evolt by Inoue would be really raw, but then
It's Inoue.
yeah.
Okay, next arc.
Anyway,
Where
Deno arc.
Deno
so,
arc.
you know, the fun time Deno shenanigans. Fuck that shit!
No, I
Yeah.
want to talk about it.
Yeah,
Alright,
I do want to
okay.
talk because there are
Alright,
actually
you
a
know
lot
what,
of
you're
good Deno shit.
Yeah.
All right, then you
The
talk
only thing
about
is that I am a
you-
bit
you Deno
disappointed that
stuff.
it was again only the Imagine. Like
Yeah,
I
because
like the
Ryotaro's
Imagine.
expensive.
And so is
we got him
Owner, I
back,
guess,
but that probably cost a lot of money to get him back.
for those 5 minutes
It was
Yep.
the entire budget
of
of
the
Zero.
movie.
Our bentos are literally sad now.
I am disappointed we didn't get even fucking Naomi back, since we technically already did kind of get her back for the Agito arc.
Yeah, that's true. But at the
Yeah.
same time, we had to choose: do you want Zerondo's back or do you want?
You can have them both.
I know, but you pick one.
I would want both.
I know.
I don't want to pick choose because I want to see her butt again in that suit.
The Imagines.
I like that
You
outfit
wanna
a
see
lot.
the butt again?
But yeah, the Imagine were fun as always. It is a bit disappointing that the other Imagines didn't get as much time as
Like,
Momo.
yeah.
Like, oh yeah, it's Momo. He's the popular one, the most popular one. But it is a bit disappointing that the other ones just kind of did a very little and talked a very little.
Yeah.
We
That was
did,
climax form, but that was about it.
Yeah,
we did see a golden moment where Sogo's uncle is just driving the Deadliner.
yeah, that
And it is
became a
like a-
meme for a little bit.
It is a
He's just like,
concerning reality
"Oh!"
that he's just accepting the fact that he is just driving the
Yeah.
Deadliner now.
I like how he didn't even question any of it.
I feel like Sogo's uncle is literally just giving up on trying to understand everything at this point.
He
I
didn't
just-
even. The thing is, he hasn't really had to deal with anything in terms of the plot. He just kind of. He hasn't really interacted with anything besides this.
The last time we saw him interact was like with
No,
the two Sogos.
His
even
reasoning
then.
was like, "Oh, Oni," just like that time he brought an Oni here, but these are actual Oni.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Grandpa. I mean, Uncle.
Grunkle.
Yeah.
Grandpa, Uncle.
He just seems to be very water off a duck's back.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, it's less like Sogo's hiding being Zio from him and more that he just doesn't really, like, he's just like, oh, okay, whatever.
Sogo's uncle is
he
the
only
The only,
equivalent
time,
of
the only
like
the only
time
time
that
he
he actually was
is
about to
when-
freak out at something was
is when the thing is, he only really cares when Sogo seems down or actually in trouble or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, wait, the only other time he cared about all the weird stuff was the time that he accidentally saw the two Sogos, and
Yeah.
then they had to and then he took off his glasses to rub his eyes, and they had to scramble
Yeah.
to have Sogo standing behind the other Sogo.
Yeah, because like two Sogos. I only have one nephew. What the hell?
Yeah.
Sogo's uncle is the equivalent of like that duck you see at the park and doesn't really care about anything. Just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
he has the glasses and everything. He's just
But
in his life.
yeah, that became a meme for a little while with him on the den bird driving the Denliner.
Yeah, and I'm glad.
Yeah.
It is
And another Deno was pretty cool. I really liked it a whole bunch. Give me a moment.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the dude who's another Deno, like, in this arc.
I don't like his host. I don't like the Imagine they used. I just Where's
Yeah.
Futaros? Where'd he go?
Well, for one, Futros was a nice Imagine,
Yeah,
so we can't really
Futo's-
use the.
I
Also,
want to
there's a
have like a
villain.
can I have like a little arc of
And
him
it had
just,
to
like,
be the
making
Imagine that they always use, the goddamn mole Imagine.
Yeah.
the mole.
Because they have like 5 of them.
They have
Well, no,
5 moles.
they don't really have 5 Imagine. It's because ever since the end of Deno, they've always used the mole Imagine.
No, I mean they have 5 of the Mole Imagine suit.
Oh yeah, they have so
Oh,
many
yeah.
because the last
5
arc
of
was
them.
just the last arc
5.
of Deno just had an army of mole Imagine.
But
5
boy,
of them.
who, I wonder, fights against the Mole Imagine and another Deno? Is it? What is that? Gleaming in the distance.
Is that a clock of some sorts?
Oh god,
Or
I
is it
forgot.
Buddha?
You guys can do it, I've forgotten it.
Wait,
I don't
do what?
Kuga
Are we
Akdo
gonna
Nikki
try to
Bazu
do it?
Raid.
Hibiki
Keep up until
Kabuki.
Deno, keep out the cage.
Dabaru
Dabaru
Ozu
Ozu
Fose,
Fose, Wizazo Gankai, Gosto Exego, Iwai,
Kamen Rider!
Grando Gio.
I'm sorry for
fucking
anyone who was
nerd.
subjugated to that, but
Yeah,
it is
but
a really
it's-
good form.
it's-
But
the best.
it's Ezio, come on.
It's
Get
like,
the picture.
just because of that jingle and all the shit it could do, it's one of my new favorite forms.
Okay,
It is
so we were all watching it together when it aired, and
wasn't.
as the statues
I wasn't.
rose, yeah, besides
Oh,
that,
wait.
and as the statues rose out of the ground, I was being quiet so you could hear the Henshin theme, but I was losing my shit.
And,
at
and
the
you
fucking
could hear
effect.
me. I had to like let out just a little
Yeah.
tiny. Oh.
because I just couldn't. I couldn't deal with it. It was so ridiculous.
My jaw
I love
literally
it.
dropped.
Yeah. I was
Because
like, oh,
because
this is how they
I didn't watch it until it was subbed by Writer Time. So I was kind of just having to dodge spoilers, and I saw like the tower, but I didn't see anything else. And I saw like little glimpses of it, like kind of like a fucking like a cryptid just in the corner of my view, but I try not to look at it. Try my best not to witness it before I need to witness it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, when I actually got to watch it, I was like,
It was a
It's
full
fucking-
minute
It
henshin.
is. I fucking love that. Like the way it works is he summons the writers and stuff from like specific points in time or
Yeah.
their weapons or whatever.
One thing
Where he
also
that
fucking
brings
pulls
up-
out the Titan sword and the
It also
fucking
brings
full
out the
bottle
dumbest
buster.
thing.
it was really late at night, so I couldn't scream or anything because my mom was asleep.
Yeah.
So I saw the Titan sword, and I was like, I can do that.
Here's the thing about it is that it brings up so many comedic comics of just
Of him
like
too.
what is happening in the writer's head when they're being something like, where the fuck am I?
It's-
Where the fuck am
One
And
of
the
my
coolest part
favorites
is
is like
he's because he's replaying past events, he can pause them,
and rewind
and that
them.
makes it look like the opening, like Alt
Yeah.
loves to point out.
I? I pointed it out. It's like the entire henshin.
Yeah,
is
where
just
they're
the
all
opening.
doing the rider kicks, and then he drives by, and then they all finish them.
But also
Even the statues.
yeah.
Even the statues.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
statues are just there one for one.
Yeah.
And
But now we have the full henshin.
the dust flakes off of the
Yeah.
statues.
Yeah, because in the future they're all fucking fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's see. But yeah, like when he pulled out the Titan sword, I was like, he can do that. He can just use
can
Past
just-
Rider's weapons.
He can just do this shit.
So I'm just imagining the possibilities of just him being able to pull like the fucking Putotira cannon or the fucking Hyperzector blade.
Let us
Yeah.
not forget about the tiny Zeo on his forehead that moves and can stop
Yeah.
time
He could be
and
like,
can talk.
he could be like, it's rewind time.
Yeah. It's like, okay.
Uh,
Just do
One
that.
thing I really
It's
liked is because
rewind time.
last year's not last year, last week, what was it? Fuck, I just lost my train of thought. What was it?
Last year.
Not last year, like a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Fuck. What
Yeah.
was it?
Oh yeah, we saw that clip of like the.
Oh, yeah,
are you
yeah, yeah.
talking about the ghost kick?
The O's kick, yeah, it's like last week when or 2 weeks ago when we had first seen the beginning part of the arc, because the arc starts with technically it starts with Grand Zeo being shown already, just
Yeah.
no intro.
It
or
was giving us a sneak peek and shit.
yeah.
Giving us.
Well, no, that wasn't Waz giving us a sneak peek. That was Xeranos giving us a sneak peek, technically.
Yeah.
Giving us
technically.
the
Oh.
business.
Yeah.
Either way, we were like, why is O's still there?
Yeah,
No,
it's like, oh, that
because-
must be a fuck up, I guess. But then it
Yeah.
gets to this
No.
part, it's like, no, it wasn't,
were
you
wrong.
idiots. It's how it is. He paused time on Oz's kick. It's like, fuck, man, that's so cool.
That means I can't believe Grand Zeo can replay that moment where Soichi's just eating the salad over and over again.
He just like, he does the ping, and he's like,
I-
Blado! Blado! And then it's just fucking Garen, he says, I ate a puzzle piece.
He summons Garen, and you just see him just standing
Garen
there.
just like peering through half of the time portal.
Yeah.
Garen, why are you just standing? Have you betrayed?
Have you betrayed me,
He
Garen?
summons O's, and it's that moment where AG and Ankh are playing with the little cow toys, and they're just going, moo, 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 and then they just knock out.
Yeah.
He summons Kaiser just to fucking explode into sand. He's like,
we
haha,
summon-
now you got sand in your eye.
We summon Kabuto, but it's like the
Suck
start
a
of the show where he's like carrying the tofu.
He's carrying the tofu, it's like, you cannot stab me.
No one can stab me.
No man can stab me.
Just imagining him like not even be able to summon writers, just specific moments from the series.
He summons Kabuto and he does the kick, and then the bottle of olive oil falls into his hand and he catches it.
Oh god, I wish they do that. He just summons all the Imagine in the fursuits like I have as the image today.
Oh god.
Like
Yeah.
the greatest joke that they did was just Sogo summoning depressed Momo from a different time, and then Momo just was like Ori, Sanjo.
And then he just possesses himself.
And then Momo possesses himself.
How does that even work, Momo?
It's like
Now there's
like
two
double
of
layer.
you inside.
Oh yeah, I forgot the whole Momo as was a Zeo Trinity
Yeah.
instead of Gates.
Also, yeah, seeing a feral-looking Waz is very.
Or it's just
horrifying.
Gates asleep instead of
Yeah.
fucking and Momo's just there. I like the little callback to Deno's first tension in the arc where Mo's like, how do I use this? And then Tsukiyomi has to like slap it on him. Has to slap on Gates Shipu and or Gates Revive and
Yeah.
spin
Oh
it.
my!
Also, when he's fucking M-Waz is the best with just the fucking
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
the detail I like is that Momo as Gates Shipu is like trying to do his normal thing, but he keeps cutting himself because
Yeah,
it's like it's a fucking saw. It's like what the
Yeah.
fuck are you doing?
And then
idiot?
also fucking as with M-Waz where he puts in fucking Waz Ginga and he's like fucking with all these fucking noises.
Yeah, he hates it.
It's
He's
too
a
too
Heisei
many
rider.
noises.
He hates the Neo
Not
Heisei.
Heisei, not Heisei Neo
It's
Rider.
like just do a simple thing like sword form. And
Yeah.
then, and what was it? There was something else he did as oh yeah, just how Waz gets him out is like, please, your catchphrases are really not cool. Keep them out of my mouth.
Like you're one to fucking talk.
Hey,
You
EY is
EY.
cool.
Oh
Waz
no!
says.
And remember when fucking Granzio shows up, he goes EY, and he's like, "Wait, no, I have no need for words for this moment. I will simply let it speak for itself."
Then he just snitched
And he
the
just
air.
fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Jacking off in the background off screen. We know it.
Yeah, like Woz is just nutting in the background, which makes the preview like even weirder. And I think Woz is just pretending with that, but like
Because he's
Okay.
like, hey, why?
and then like he's like, no, look, another Zeo2 is the guy I want to follow now. It's like, what are you talking about? You just fucking like had a like
Nutted.
religious moment, like you fucking came.
Unless, like, the entire
over-
history changed and it's like, oh, he's always been
No,
there.
but he's like saying, no, this is my overlord now. So he's
Also the episode ends off on Oma Zeo versus Zeo.
Yeah.
And the
fucking-
I
preview
like
of the
how he
next
throws
arc
the
is-
fucking advent cards at him. Or
No,
not
not
advent
the
cards,
advent-
the
no,
the
he
Blade
just
Blade
throws
Riser
the
cards.
blade cards, like
Yeah.
from fucking
The Blade
yeah.
Riser, yeah.
It's the weirdest thing because now, like, okay, so another Zeo is back and everything, bada bing, bada boom.
he's another Zeo2.
We have the equivalent of like 4 Zeos now if we account for the movie.
Yeah.
It's concerning. There's like four Zeos. Four of them.
Too many Sogos.
We have Oma, we have Sogo right now, and
I
then
was
we
having
have
a
the one over.
I was having a fucking conversation last night about a fake Zeo fake 01 leak, talking about how it just looked like I was saying like making like a Peggle 2 joke, like, oh, this just looks like Zeo 2, and then I remembered
And then
that
you
was a
went,
form.
Wait,
So I was like,
it
no,
looks like
no, I
another Zeo.
and then I was like, wait, no.
Yeah.
Fucking
Technically, it would be like Zeo 3.
Our usual jokes are not working on Zeo because like it's gonna
Because
be
they're
Zeo.
real.
Yeah.
Zeo's like
Oh,
that.
wait, that's the thing.
Another Zeo.
Shit.
Shit. Fuck.
Also, now we have movie Zeo, which is played by the singer.
None of those are.
Yeah,
None of those are Zio.
But the three movie writers, one of whom is played by fucking Issa.
Yeah. I thought all of them
Yeah.
were I thought all of them were Issa.
No.
Oh yeah, then
We
one of
can't
them
have
is
multiple
Issa.
and
Issas
But
the
yeah,
other
at the same
Alt,
time.
none of those are Alt. You probably didn't see it, but none of them are Zio.
I
That
did
was-
not see it, so
Yeah,
thank you.
that leak was deconfirmed.
Okay, good. Because it'd be weird having...
They're all just like they're the same kind of people as Was, in that they're
Yeah.
like servants of Zio.
Well, I thought
Oma.
Issa played like a slightly younger Omazio.
No, I don't think so.
This one,
the concerning fact. The concerning fact is that Waz is wearing not his outfit, but that is a uniform.
Yeah, that's a uniform.
The Waz uniform.
Omazio makes everybody dress like that.
They're the species of wolves.
All of them can move their fucking scarves like that.
Why the fuck are you able to do that, Waz? Is there some kind of school of thought for this?
Are you made of books?
Well, no, because
Are
they're
you
not
a
all,
data
they're not all
human?
named- They're not all named Waz, so
No,
Waz isn't the race
joke.
name.
Yeah, we're joking.
But
Yeah.
a was is a was, of course.
Yeah, was of course. They're all Wazes.
Yeah.
Waz. What's the plural of Waz? And
Waz.
the past tense of Waz? Is it like we treat like goose or is it
Yeah.
Wazin?
Well, no, that's geese.
So is it Wheeze?
God
Was,
damn it.
we-
Is it Wazin?
Do you not know
Was
the big-
I?
Wazes?
Do not forget the basics of wasology.
Waz
I?
Was I?
Was Khalifa?
Waz Khalifa.
Oh my god.
So what we get? Why?
A
Fucking
murder of wazes.
A squad of
a
Wazes.
murder of Wazes.
What is a group of fuck, I can't remember. It was an
Wazes? Woos?
what were piglets once called? I can't remember.
What?
It's like the oldest one, like a
Piglets?
goblin.
Hang on. No, I remember the post you mean.
Library of Wazes.
Hogbabe, Porkette, or
Porkette.
Gruntle,
Or
or a
Wazette.
Hogling.
A gruntle of Wazes.
A library of wazes.
There's so many books that you could just take off a thing. And
Like-
then
How many episodes do we have left of Zio?
we don't
Mila?
know exactly how many, but I'm about 10.
About
Because
10,
so far
15.
Zio has been entertaining.
Well,
but
no,
a
because we
lot
just
of...
hit episode 40.
Oh,
fu-
yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so a lot of ZO stuff is great, but I think we
It's
all
a-
are
it
fair
is-
to agree it is a mess.
Yeah, it's pretty
is
messy,
decade
but fuck, if it's
2.
not cool.
Decade.
Decade 2, and that's
2.
kind of like I like the things it does, but it has that same decade problem. Why we talked about it before? Why can't we just have a writer fucking
Why do we have...
anniversary season that's
It's
just like
because it-
Sentai anniversary season?
It's because it is Writer and not Super Sentai. That's
No,
why.
I know, but like,
I
why does it
think-
always have to be weird and like
I think
experimental with the storytelling?
I
'Cause
think it's on them.
It feels like
because
that's
the
like
original
we have
basis
to
of-
be this. We have to have this grand overarching plot in a writer series.
But that's not the problem. The problem is Zio seemingly just being just let whoever's writing this arc decide what the plot's meant to be.
Yeah, I
and
do-
then Decade was like halfway through. It's not a problem of them having the more of a focus on the plot. It's what the plot is being
It's the
batshit
plot
fucking
being
insane.
disjointed because it's written
the
by
concept
someone.
of we were using the entire plot line of okay, the main hero was also a bad guy, but then again, it's like this is writer, and the original purpose was like, oh, okay, what was the original purpose? We were gonna be a weapon of destruction. So
Well,
No,
no,
that's
it's
It's just-
no. It's not exactly that we're gonna be weapons of destruction. It's always that we have the same power source as the bad guy.
Yeah, but I just think it's weird that it's specifically both times. Oh no, you're gonna become an evil overlord. You like
Well,
specifically.
You're going to destroy the world. You're gonna become
become
Sakai
Super Hitler.
Nakaisha.
Like,
You're gonna become.
We joke
Oma.
about Decade 2, but
It
Zio
is-
really just feels like Decade 2.
Like it is obviously not Decade 2. Like, it's kind of a stretch to say it is because it has enough differences that like.
Yeah, I guess, but
No,
it's still.
but you know what
yeah,
we mean.
yeah, I get what you
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
I do feel like if it had just been a straightforward plot of just a hero who uses kind of like what Forza was originally going to be.
Yeah, I wish Forza was that.
Yeah, I would
I
like.
wish Forza was here.
I also wish he were here. I didn't get Forza.
Yeah.
All he did, well, we just got to see. All we got to see was fucking Schwartz dressed up as Gintaro, and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's disappointing
Yeah.
because I wanted to see my boy.
Yeah.
I wanted to see my Pompadour boy, but he's too expensive and doing Bleach.
The writers that we needed the most are expensive as fuck.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
fuck. We
uh,
can't get Shinosuke back
It's-
because he's man of the year.
Again,
he's too busy
it
doing
comes-
Pikachu.
because it comes right after a excellently written season like Build, these criticisms become more like obvious.
One of my biggest complaints was with what was it?
Build?
Not Build. It's something about Zio. It's something that
Yeah.
Ult just said about fuck. I am losing my mind today.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just like I keep forgetting where.
Plot lines.
What's it saying?
Let's see, Forza.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the stream, so I see like images in case we talk about them. For some reason, Twitch is recommending to me Darkside Phil.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So the thing I wanted to bring up, if we're going to be doing this thing talking about Zio,
Oh yeah,
is,
now I remember. I was
Yeah.
gonna say that it is disappointing since it looks like we're not getting a drive arc or another drive
yeah,
because it looks like they're just gonna chase
Drive is
them
just going to
or
be a
just-
movie thing.
Yeah, I hope maybe they show another drive in that.
Maybe, but it sure as hell isn't in any of the promo stuff we've seen.
Show me my boy. I
Like, we
hate.
still
I
don't-
legit.
It'll be weird.
Are they
to
gonna
just-
do it?
Shinosuke, come back. I know you're man of the year.
I don't want to wait until a V Cinema for another drive because it would
It
be
would
really
feel
weird
like,
if they
oh,
don't have
yeah.
a design for it.
Yeah, because it just feels like, we just don't. Oh, we have another writer for every single series because apparently another decade is going to be a thing. Maybe, according to leaks.
I'm
You know what
fucking.
I would love?
I bet another decade is either Narutaki or the end.
Yeah. But yeah,
Let's
it's like
try.
we got another writer for everybody except Drive.
Yeah.
I am now.
It seems
one in three.
it seems arbitrary.
Yeah.
That Drive doesn't get what there's no reason for it not
Because
to be.
like it also bugs me that Sogo does have Grand Zio on a technicality of like
Yeah.
oh, I didn't get the right watch. Gates just brought it with him.
Gates
Stole
stole it from me in the future. So
Where did I
technically,
get the
I should
original
go
one?
get the Drive Ride watch, but fuck it, I guess.
Fuck it, I'll just use this one.
The
Yeah,
Ride
apparently
watches-
apparently the official stats say he's weaker than he should be because of that technicality, but I don't. But the official stats are kind of bullshit
Yeah.
usually, so whatever.
Official
the
stats
Poppy
say
is stronger
Kuga's
than
a
Evolve.
official stats say Kuga's a fucking world breaker.
Well,
So
but he's still weaker than fucking Type
Poppy.
official stats say Poppy is stronger than a Volt.
I could believe that. To be
Than
Yeah.
a
honest.
black hole.
Video
Yeah.
video
Yeah.
games can beat a vault. You don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
this.
Evil
Evolve
doesn't know what a
hates
video
gamers.
games.
Evolve
He's-
hates
That's
games.
why he helped fucking Sento get rid of Parad in them and put them back because he's like,
yeah,
I don't
he's
want
like, I don't want any gamers in this world.
because they'll fuck
No,
up my
it's-
plans instantly.
No, like a vault, it just flashes back to a blood planet and a vault and
It's just like he's Bloodstock is like, I want to be Mario, and
They're
then
playing
he's
like
like,
Dance
no,
Dance
you,
Revolution.
you get to be
they're like
Luigi.
playing- No, it's like young, it's like Kid Evolved is like asking like older Kilbus. It's mom said it's my turn to play on the Xbox, and then
And
it's
he's like, no, fuck off. And then he just closes the door.
And then Evolved's just crying in the corner. It's like, fuck video game.
Fuck video game.
I should have said the Pandora's box.
And then Evolt's like, my character's low tier, but I always lose. So
The
fuck
Pandora GameCube.
And it's like, Evolt, you play fucking... Evolt, you play fucking Third Strike Chun. It's like, no, my character's low tier, that's why I always lose. You bitch.
Your ground game sucks dick, Evolt. Just play...
It's like,
just
nah,
play
it's
Yun.
low tier, fuck you.
Just
People
play
always
Yun, motherfucker.
People always beating me with their high tier fucking
Just
Chans.
play Yun, bitch.
Anyway,
It's like, they should really...
anyway, the whole point is I hope 01 has a plot that's written by one person and isn't like
I do feel
changing
like...
writers every arc, because remember how Schwartz was like super confused and surprised when Tsukiyomi stopped time for the first time, and then an arc later
And
he's
also
like,
remember-
haha, yes,
And also remember...
I know what's going on.
Also remember when he was like, yes, the first time I ever met Tsukiyomi was on that bus.
Hey, remember when the time jackers had a clear and cohesive goal? Because I don't. You know what it seems to me like? It seems to me like the time jackers were intended to only be a first arc villain.
No,
and
I don't think
should have
that
been
at all.
gotten rid of.
I don't think so.
That's the point.
I don't think they were
Or,
in.
or at least either gotten rid of or stopped being villains.
I don't.
Zed.
What?
First arc, when Schwartz meets Tsukiyomi. I'm so surprised. What is going on? Second time he meets Tsukiyomi. Ha ha ha! Yes.
I know everything that's going on.
Yeah. It's like
The first
like-
time I met you was on that bus. Oh wait, no it wasn't.
because you're my
I grew up-
literal sister.
Ha ha ha! Yes.
It's like, fucking what? It's like, I do hope that, I think that's the major, like, downside of Zio.
It's
is,
like, do they both have amnesia or some bullshit?
We don't know.
Will we know? Probably not.
It's just gonna be explained away as, like, the time dilation.
Time doing stuff, like, shut the
Time. That's
No.
basically the reasoning of everything in Zio. Time.
Yeah, how come Riders suddenly stopped being erased? Are we actually gonna get an explanation on that? Or are they just gonna acknowledge
They
it
explained.
now?
It's like, it looks like there's been a change in the time stream.
That's
or
not an
something.
explanation!
There was a change, Rose.
That's not!
The squids have gotten.
Wait.
Because of the time break. The time break.
Every
Time.
time we time break, we actually broke time to the point where we can't fix it.
Yeah, it's
anymore.
that-
It is
We
Brian
broke
and I have
time
a
so
degree in
hard that
time
the
break
writers
studies.
don't don't know what's going on. That's how hard time got broken. The writers don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Toshiki Inoue came in and just fucking, like, there was a whiteboard with, like, what the plot details were, and Toshiki Inoue came in and just, like, destroyed it with a baseball bat, and no one is
But then
bothered to
drew
put
that
back
one.
together.
Then drew that one drawing that one intern from Cartoon Network did over that original drawing of Spike Spiegel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's it. That's the plot now. That's Sogo.
Yeah.
That's something wholly unrelated, but I'm just gonna.
Alt, I can't play that because it's...
I know. Do not.
completely
Just watch
audio.
it later. It's super
But
good.
yeah, Zio movie looks like a Zio. It's gonna be a Zio movie with a new form. That
Oda Nobunaga's in it,
I like
because
the
of course
I like
he
the
is.
Zio movie form because it looks like Oma Zio, and that's fucking what I wanted. As much as I love Grand Zio, I wish that Grand Zio was just Oma Zio, so we could have the fucking Oma Zio mirror match.
I never wanted it to be Omazio.
I
That
mean,
was too
I
much.
think it's a cool...
Omazeo looks too
cool
villainous.
concept.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, but it'd be like different colors for like.
yeah,
Oma
I
Zio.
know, but
See,
it's still. I don't know. It just feels too simple of a.
I don't want to have this argument again.
All right. Yeah, it looks
Wow,
like
that
an
was-
okay form. I just hope it. Well, obviously it won't replace Grand Zio because we still don't know if this is gonna be like during the series or like after it or like
It's
what.
unclear. I guess it's I guess time travel means it could be all of those things.
It's gonna be before the series started.
At the end and the start of the series, and it's gonna cause a time loop, and that's what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna...
Officially,
Zero
it's
One has
after
to-
Sogo got all the watches, but does that fucking mean
Then
anything?
how? Fucking
Waz, why are you
goddamn it!
giving me cryptic advice? Again.
That's was. A
That
was is a
the
was. Yeah, you know what? I don't want an explanation of what was is. I just want them to go. I just want.
bugs me.
I just want in these last few arcs. I just want them to just. I'll get to you in a moment, Sorakufett. I just want them to keep giving Was more ridiculous, like weird powers and like traits, and just not explain at all what he is.
He suddenly
Like I
gets,
want someone to punch him again,
and
and there's just like ink sprays out, and it's like, what the fuck? And it's like, no, it's fine. Even though we've seen his blood is red before, it's like, no, it's fine. I want him to just like do some wild shit, like just like stand on the ceiling in one scene, and it's completely unexplained. And then at the end of the series, it's like, what is Was? And they're like, oh, he's Was, and that's it.
So what you want is
I want Narutaki, but again,
feel free to kill me for saying this. What you want is Waz to be written like Sheldon from Big Bang Theory, where he's basically different in every single episode.
No, I want his personality. I want his personality to be same. I want his powers to be weird, and I don't want his powers to be different every episode. I just want him to get new powers that are like,
but I just
okay.
mean that one of the reasons
Yeah. No, I get it. Okay, what was the thing that you said were going to say before I went on this Was tangent?
Yeah. So you know what's something that still annoys me?
What?
Yeah, what?
Oh, they just got the double and
that still annoys
red
me,
watches from some off-screen adventure.
Yeah.
Because Forever's not canon.
Yeah.
So where did they
Forever's
get
not
those
canon.
ride watches?
What do you mean those
Shut
are
up.
not canon?
It's not canon.
Shirakura, answer the fucking question.
Shirakura, I'm gonna kill you myself.
It's rather annoying. Shirakura is like, oh, just whatever happened off screen. It's like, no, but we want closure and answers.
Give me
wanna
closure,
see
give
these
me
things.
power.
It's probably the main problem with just having so many different writers.
Then don't get so many writers next
Just have
time.
one writer!
Yeah.
Or
please.
at the very least,
Writer.
or the
We
very
keep
least,
saying writer when we mean writer.
or at the very
Writer.
least,
Writer.
or at the very least, have it be like the earlier seasons of Rider where they had where the head writer actually did shit
Yeah.
and actually made sure that the rest of the show was consistent, rather than doing this weird experimental thing where you just let each writer do whatever because it really feels like that's what you're doing.
Stop making collabs, for fuck's sake. I don't want this 50th SoundCloud album. I just want one
Stop
album.
getting SoundCloud rappers to write you.
But their mixtapes are fire.
No, they're not. It is a
Don't-
5
Their
out of 10
mixtapes are
at most.
cold water.
Hey guys, I've got good news. They've announced another Drive arc. It's written by Little Shaq.
What?
It's written by 3-Pack.
It's written by 75 cents.
Hey, yo. I'm the new writer for ZO. They call me Waz Strategy.
Wazology.
I couldn't think of a...
Little Waz.
I am Little Waz.
I guess we're back to Waz Khalifa, huh?
Yeah.
God,
Oh fuck yeah, Waz Khalifa.
We're
But
back to here.
we're also getting an Aqua arc in the future apparently.
Oh yeah, we're getting an
Fucking
Aqua arc
Kamen
apparently.
Rider Aqua, that future bitch.
Well, a
So
lot of people
O's has
were like,
2 arcs.
it's-
Yeah.
a
We're
lot
getting
of
the
people were
Hydro-
like, a lot of people like, even one of my close friends was like, oh, I want Aqua to come back.
I did want Aqua to come back. I remember when
we're
we got
already
the
doing this-
yeah,
doing this.
when we were told that the Mirai watches were a thing
And people
in
were
like
like,
the
oh,
toy magazines,
Aqua?
we were like, hey, there should be an Aqua one. They should actually have Mirai watches based on the future rides
And
that
who
already
knows,
exist. So I
maybe
think-
we will get one.
So I think Aqua returning is really cool. It's kind of weird
That it's like the
It's
second to
now?
last arc.
that it's a full arc.
Yeah, and it's again the second to last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're gonna be doing that.
Okay, like I don't know why you
Sure.
couldn't have done it like way earlier. It depends on
Yeah.
what the arc actually consists of.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
If the arc thing is just meaning like this arc has Aqua in it, rather
Yeah.
than this arc is like
An
Aqua.
focused
There's
one.
another Aqua. Another Aqua would basically just be Poseidon. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, totally.
So I don't think we really need another Aqua.
Yeah, I do hope it's just like Aqua's there, but not like the focus.
Aqua is the original.
Yeah, the another
Hydro
Zeo,
homie.
the another Zeo2 arc might be 3 episodes, according
And
to
Aqua's
TV
like,
Guide
I'm here to
stuff.
save the world.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Hmm.
that's
Aqua is the original Hydro homie. That's what he
that is a little. I think that's all we have to really talk about with Zeo. I don't think anything else has
Yeah.
popped up since that.
Yeah.
Snogo's gonna be in prison at some point in the
His
movie.
uncle's, yeah, he's gonna be in prison and Nobunaga's there.
We have
Nobunaga's
sent
there. I
Soga to
wish he
jail.
wasn't.
Mock is there in the movie. My boy,
Mock
go.
is gonna be there, and so is gonna
Yeah.
be Prim Steinbelt.
Yeah, they're trying to erase Crim from existence, which don't do that because Chase
Don't
won't
do that.
exist.
Yeah.
And Go wouldn't have.
And
his
there's a
boyfriend.
picture of Tsukiyomi and Gates looking pissed at Woz while he's just shrugging and they're all in the void. I don't know what's going on there.
That's just usual was.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
usual Woz.
Just hashtag was things, you know. Just,
Zed
Yeah,
put
just-
that
just-
in podcast lobby in there.
just- Just Woz things.
Put that in the
Nah,
stream.
I'm good.
Oh yeah, we're also getting a hyper battle video with Gates having a fucking Ursen form. Why?
Yeah.
That's gonna be that's his final form. It's his prime robe.
Fuck off. It's not.
We have Gates with an actual sword.
Yeah.
we have Gates with a gun.
No, with an actual sword. We have Gates with the power of God and anime on his side.
Ha.
So the one thing I wanted to mention about the Deno arc is the Momotaro's Was bit gave more respect to Was Ginga than the Kiva arc did.
Even though they shat on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they let like the waiting loop play and shit.
Yes. It was a really
It's like,
cool
why?
moment where Moise was just fucking running down the hallway and the fucking rating loop was playing. And it
Yeah.
was cool.
It's really good. Yeah.
Oh shit! I just found really cool art for fucking another G.
I'm back.
Is that
That's-
all we have?
That's all we have for Zeo.
That's for Zeo. There's also the but still on Rider we have
0-1.
fucking.
Well,
I think we should talk about the Grease.
oh yeah, Grease. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Greasy Boys.
I forgot. Yeah, we have some more stuff for Grease V Cinema. Everybody's coming back in terms of like
Yeah.
the actual Earth people. Like I don't think like no Evolt or anybody has been said.
Katsuragi, it has slight like stubble now, and Gentoku is clean shaven. I hate that. Bring his beard back.
Katsuragi is absorbing his.
And Sogo
Utsumi is
pardon me.
transforming.
Yeah.
Sento has
Sento
has
has-
fucking Inukai's.
Sento's got a perm.
Yeah.
Sento
Yeah,
got a
Sento's
perm
got-
somehow.
Sento is suffering.
Sento got Inukai's perm.
Sento
Yeah.
is suffering.
Yeah.
Sento has got a perm now.
Also, it looks
Just
like
let
we
him
are
rest.
getting Bill Genius.
Yeah, Sento's actually gonna transform in this one. What? Utsumi, but fuck that. Utsumi's actually gonna do something.
Hopefully.
So, yeah, no. What do you mean? Hopefully, Mad Rogue's there.
Watch it be a flashback.
It's clearly not.
Watch it be like
It's
some
definitely
bullshit.
not a flashback.
Watch it be some bullshit.
I mean, they're gonna have to make some bullshit to give him the fucking Evolve driver and shit, but like, I don't care.
Sento was like, "Here, I made you another Revolt driver."
Sento, how?
Don't ask.
Why?
I mean, I fixed it once. I kind of learned how to make it.
But why would you make this?
We need some help badly.
You could have just given him a regular build driver or something. You didn't need to specifically have it be an evolve driver, but okay. Yeah, metal build looks like shit. Cause Hazard looks worse when the eyes aren't colorful. The
It
secondary.
looks fine. I
Yeah,
think
it's fine, but I fucking wish
it
that
looks appropriately evil.
Yeah, but that's only because Hazard does.
Should have gave it the red eyes.
I
to
wi-
make it look
I wish it wasn't literally just Hazard with different eyes.
Hazard.
That's the problem. It's just Hazard. That's all. The other villain suit is way better though. So that's fine.
Anyway, fucking
Yeah,
other
so
stuff.
what's going on with... So we got the Katsuragis back. That's good.
Yeah, it looks like all
Real
the warriors.
soldiers.
Oh yeah, Rear Soldier's 6th Ranger has appeared, and
He is
his...
thirsty.
He has come to find a wife.
He has come
Yeah.
to fuck.
But not the pink wife.
He's come to the surface world to fuck. That's
I've
it.
come.
He's not gonna
It's like-
join. He isn't joining the main team because he needs to fuck. That's it.
Rose.
Okay. The,
Fish came out of water, not to walk, but to find fuck.
I understand that they need to come up with new reasons for the 6th Ranger to not just join the main team immediately if they want to have them be like sort of weird, like antagonistic towards the main team at first. They need to come up with new reasons for it so they don't just rehash the same ones over and over again. But I think it's getting a little ridiculous now.
I mean, last season with Lupin,
just
he
right up
didn't really
straight-
have
Yeah.
any of that. Noelle was
Just
kind of
have-
like, yeah, I want to join the team.
Yeah, last season with Lupin, it's like, I'm in both your teams, bitch. You can't get rid of me.
But then in exchange, the team hates him.
Yeah, the team is like, please,
No, you're not allowed.
Noelle.
Leave me alone.
Stop backflipping.
Stop
Yeah.
backflip.
And then this
Like,
one is like,
What,
hmm,
ha-
I
what
am
happened
the
to the?
I am the angry rival 6th Ranger, but the reason why I'm angry and the rival is
because I'm
because I'm
sexually
just here to
frustrated.
fuck.
And
It's
like, what happened?
Imagine he doesn't
Arab
even know.
Sentai?
Like, has he ever? I don't know since I haven't been watching Real Soldier, but has he mentioned wanting to fuck, or does he just say I want a wife?
He
Well,
wants to find.
I
a
mean, they
wife.
can't say explicitly like
I know,
that-
but I just think it's funnier to think
His
that he
motivation-
doesn't know how to.
his motivation is explicitly to help ensure that his tribe doesn't die out.
I know, but it's just funny to
so-
think that he doesn't know what and he's just guessing.
I mean, that would be funny if it's like, oh yeah, I don't actually know how this works.
And whatever happened to the Arab Sentai where the 6th Ranger there's no grand reason or anything. He just doesn't like the people he's working with. He's just like, fuck you people. I'm just
Yeah,
done.
like Naruto.
Just be Naruto. We need more or be Abara Killer. Just like I
Abra
don't
Killer
like
was just an
any-
asshole.
Yeah,
just-
exactly.
Just whatever happened to the era.
Just
where
have
the
them
6th
be an
Ranger was just
asshole.
Well, I mean, that wasn't an era. Like, there were, ever since
Just-
the original 6th Ranger, the Green Ranger from fucking.
Well, he was straight up evil.
Yeah. Well, he had reasons for
just
being
want more-
evil.
Yeah, we just mean like when they're not evil, but they're just like, fuck these idiots, man.
Yeah.
Like more Eric from fucking Time Force, less non-specific reason why I can't join you.
I mean, I'm fine. I'm
But
fine
then you have
with
the
Ryusou
best.
Gold
You have the
being
best.
this.
You have the best 6th Ranger ever, which is goddamn Gokai Silver.
Yeah, where it's the opposite, and the team is like,
Like, no, you're a
The
team
weirdo.
doesn't like
I-
him.
We don't like you.
Yeah.
Leave us
Doesn't
alone,
like
you
him.
nerd.
And it was just
No,
a
but
simple
you're
like.
also cool. You're Sentai.
It's
No,
supposed to be
leave
cool,
us
guys.
alone.
I'm a Sentai too.
I'm doing
Look.
the poses.
look, I got all the Sentais on my chest. No, go away.
No way.
Yeah, Tokyo 6-2 is like, no, I can't just join you guys. I need to sacrifice myself because I was evil and my way of
Like,
repentance.
just shut up
good.
with your
Like,
depression, man.
I
No,
saw
no,
a
it's
rainbow
not
and
even
I
that.
cried.
it's not even that. It's like, So your evil deeds were like ruining like sports days because it rained because you control the rain. You didn't kill anyone. You didn't do anything actually evil.
You
You
just
did like
ruined.
you just like ruined like parties or whatever, literally raining on them, and then you saw a rainbow and you cried and you were like, okay, I'm good now, and that's your motivation.
Like it's nothing like grand or like horrifying. It's just I ruined
Yeah,
a thing that can clearly.
He treats it like he killed someone, like it's a
He
super
treats
dark
himself
backstory.
Like he's a war
Yeah.
criminal.
But everyone's like, dude, you
It
just
wa-
like
you-
rained.
We could just reschedule. It is a festival. We could.
It's like,
festival.
it's just
Rain
kind of a
is
light
good,
drizzle. Like,
sometimes
maybe we could
people
just
need
do it
rain.
anyway.
And it's like, oh.
Yeah, I fucking love him. He's great. And then the rest of the team, because they're all children,
It's
is
like, oh
like,
man,
no,
it's
fine.
raining. It's like, it's not really that hard, dude. We can still do
I
it.
love that entire fact of just he's treating it like he committed like the worst
He
crime in the world.
starts out.
His,
He starts out literally constantly making it rain on just himself.
Yeah.
he's walking the prison.
He's the best. I love him.
Remember Tank Top Shadow?
Yeah, I'm fine with Ryusou Gold being this way because it's really funny.
I just need the fuck.
He'll never be Tokyo 6, let's be honest.
No, I know, but I just hope that they don't like take this as a pattern of we need to have like these ridiculous non-reasons for why they don't join the main team, where like he could totally join the main team and still find a wife. That is not a reason to
Being
go.
with friends
no.
gets
You
you
can
coochie
find a wife in
confirmed.
the main team.
You could ask the main team to wingman for you. I understand 90% of them would probably do a bad job of it, but surely one of them.
Excuse me, did you say 90% of this 5-man team?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Then who's the one who's able to get it?
Banba?
Fair.
No, not 80% Sota, 90%. I didn't stutter.
Yeah, because maybe she, like, half of her, maybe, the strong part of her.
Bamba, not Bamba. No, yeah, Bamba, not Asuna, because Asuna has just as many brain cells as everyone else. Which is none.
Which is one. One brain cell is shared.
Yeah, the one
That
brain
is the
cell
usual
between the
deal of
entire team.
Sentai.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
Bamba
you-
was totally gonna fuck, so Ryusou Gold could just ask him. Oh yeah, the first female prime minister of Japan was actually a member of the Ryusou tribe. It was really bad at hiding that she was immortal. Like, really bad.
Yeah.
Hey, Prime Minister, why don't you look old since you're during your
Why are
your run?
why are there clearly photos of you in like the fucking like when Nobunaga? Why is there like this like painting of you with Nobunaga?
Did you know?
Oh.
Did you commission this, Prime Minister?
Why do all of your ancestors just literally look like you and have the same name as you?
But we have a very strong family lineage.
We have a very strong. Yeah.
We have strong genes. Very strong genes. The strongest genes you ever fucking seen, bruh.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not caught up on Rear Soldier, I've just heard about the
I'm
stuff.
not either.
But,
Yeah,
like, oh
I've
boy.
been slowly keeping up, but I can't pull out anything right now.
Ultraman Tiger has... Ultraman Taro? Ultraman Taro. No. Shit,
Ultraman-
Tiger.
Ultraman.
Ultraman Taiga, son of Taro,
Yeah.
Son of
grandson of fucking
Granddad.
of.
Yeah, he is
Father Ultra.
grand. Yeah, we've already talked about that, but it's actually starting now. Episode 0 is a thing. There's some
Is
Is
shit.
that like just hey, look at Taro?
It's kind of like setting up Taro's being like, oh, no, Tiger. It's kind of setting up Tiger going, oh, look at the things.
I want to be cool like Ultraman Zero.
I want to be cool like my dad.
But Zero's cooler though, because he's a shonen anime hero.
No. Yeah, so the Reiwa shits. The Reiwa,
Reiwa era ended on Believe in Yourself.
Reiwa,
Technically.
Reiwa Ultraman has started.
We've
And
got a couple more months till Rider
yeah,
Reiwa starts.
yeah, so
No, he already happened.
I should keep
brain.
up with Ultraman Tiger because that seems interesting. But I don't know anything about it so
Jeed made
far.
me cry because he was the ultimate good boy.
Jeed was really good. Yeah,
He's the ultimate good boy.
he really is.
Jeed is good boy.
Oh yeah. I doubt anyone listening to this is in Japan, but if you are, there is something else I need to talk about that isn't related to Kamen Rider Sentai or Ultraman, but it is tokusatsu related news, and it is that. Yeah, it's local heroes. Yabai Kamen has a Kickstarter. Well, it's technically it's a Kickstarter, but it's not on Kickstarter. It's a campfire crowdfunding thing. For a Yabai Kamen comic, which currently there's 51 days left on it. It's at 40% of its target. The intention is for the comic to be released in both Japanese and English. So, yes, when it does come out, there will be an English version, which means I will finally be able to just show people something in English to go, this is Yabai Kamen. This is the boy. There are some pretty cool backer awards. And the art for it looks really cool. But unfortunately, it is only a like you can only back it if you're in Japan. So if you are in Japan, please support this boy.
Which one?
Yabai Kamen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yabai Kamen. Yabai Kamen's comic. If you are not in Japan, then I guess if you know anyone who is in Japan and would be interested in this, show them. Show them the boy.
Show them.
Please.
Show us the boy.
All right. So is that for Toku then?
I think that's all for Toku.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Let me look at the podcast docket just in case. Grand Zero,
Yeah, one of the
Deno,
tiers.
Kabuto, Taiga, and
Yeah, one of-
ZO2. Went over a little bit of another ZO2, but yeah. Yeah, that seems to be all for Tokusatsu news. Let's see. So next in the podcast would normally be our big thing, but first we would like to talk about something that we all share, and that would be our love for Final Fantasy 14.
Yes. In 2 days on Friday, this coming Friday, which today is Wednesday the 26th, so that's Friday the 28th. Shadowbringers drops, and they just today put out the patch notes for
yes, the preliminary
5.0.
patch notes. I suggest not looking at those because they have image spoilers for some of the later areas, like some of the dungeons.
But stuff that is not spoilers. There are also several things that are not spoilers.
Yeah, like how they're bringing up. They have confirmed how many glamour plates you will be able to have.
15,
15
up from 10 to 15,
which isn't too
but
big of a jump.
It isn't too big, but we're still getting the fucking glamour dresser expanded from 200 to 400, which that is big.
I get to put my Amon hat in, which I just got last night.
I get to
Shoot.
fucking clear out my armory chest.
I can finally make more glams with my
Fellas.
What?
Fellas, the real thing that matters is that fucking shoebill minion.
Oh yeah, the shoe bill minion.
I want
We're
to
getting
pet
we're
it.
getting an adorable shoe bill minion. There's a revision to dialogue selections where it's like a more traditional RPG where it's like displayed on the bottom or whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of in the middle.
rather than being like a big message in the center of the screen.
There's a fanged hamster, but screw that. I want to pet the shoe bill.
Yeah.
I want the shoebill too. I want them to add a serval kitten as a minion as well.
I want
fucking...
no, Rose. I want them to
Welcome
add
to your
a serval
Social
kitten, but
Fire
extra long, so it's
Yeah,
like longer than my loaf.
We're getting
I want Fat Rat minion. I want Fat Rat. Give me
we're
Fat Rat.
getting if you get extra new face paint or hairstyle options, those will now be marked distinctly in menus and stuff when you're at the esthetician.
Which is
Yeah.
great.
You can designate hairstyles as favorites, so you can like just sort by just ones that you like,
There's the shoe
which
bill.
is very good.
Show me.
Yeah.
the
Which is very good
boy.
for people like me or Alt who change our hairstyles all the fucking time.
I love.
And they are allowing you to use those unlockable things for your retainers finally, which is
Yeah,
good.
and
Yes.
also that you're gonna be able to use blue mage stuff and also gunbreaker and that for your fucking.
Free Company logos, which it's nuts to me that they didn't add the Blue Mage thing for the Free Company logo thing like immediately.
That is weird, but we're getting a light theme,
Which is
you know,
Which
if-
no
if
one's
you-
going to use.
No one's going to. If you've played PvP and you looked at the UI for PvP, that's the light theme.
something they have added is that they've added for quest markers. They've added an elevation little icon
Yes,
next to it.
little arrow pointing up or down if
Because
something
that's
is
always
higher
been
or lower
something
than
where
you.
it's like,
That's
where is this
really
thing?
fucking useful.
Because it's above me.
Hey, Alt, you play
Yeah?
on PS4 with a controller. Your controller will now vibrate when Duty Finder has matched.
Yosha!
Well, that seems really useful.
Except for Pat, who
Yes.
can't seem to get vibration working.
Pat
Well.
is Pat is.
Well,
Pat,
is
Pat
Pat
doesn't
playing on
exist.
PC or?
Yes,
Pat,
he's playing on
Pat
PC.
plays on PC.
Yeah,
but
then
he's
well
on-
that's different.
Let's see, what
Yeah,
else?
exactly. Yeah, Pat's playing on PC with a controller.
basically
so,
a lot of quality of life changes.
They're making crafting a lot more
You
interesting.
can now link a party finder.
Yeah, I don't
party.
get. I don't craft. I haven't crafted in a while, so I don't know exactly what's better about crafting.
That's
You can-
super fucking useful. First of all, being told exactly what your what the like progress steps for like quality and crafting are going to be before you actually start making an item is really fucking useful. Having all of the like modifiers displayed on the window is great. There's just a lot of really good quality of life changes for crafters.
One thing that is
If you use the new trust system to bring in NPCs as your party members, those NPCs are affected by group pose.
one thing that I'm not very clear on with the trust system is if you could go to older dungeons with them.
No, Shadowbringers dungeons only so
Is
far.
there? Because it says revisiting dungeons. The trust system can be used to enter dungeons you've already completed.
Yeah, Shadowbringer dungeons.
They'll probably maybe somewhere along.
It says
the
this
next
system
couple
allows
of
you to
years.
challenge main scenario dungeons with.
Yeah,
parties.
main scenario dungeons with Shadowbringers.
It doesn't. Oh yeah, it
wanna
just
point-
says just says
They've
5.x.
said elsewhere.
It also just says 5.x. So yeah.
Want to point out for just advisory purposes, Crystarium appears to be the one that's the proper city, and then the other
Actually,
one.
it
is gonna
does
be
say
the-
that there is. Well, it says
Well, no,
two new cities have been added.
Yeah,
two
he-
new city. No, but I mean one of them is the
Yeah.
main city,
One of them,
and the other one
only
is
one
I
has
feel
a
like
map.
Mordona. Yeah, one of them is Mordona.
One
or whatever.
is the Kugane, the other one is the Rauger's Reach.
Yeah, Ulmor
Yeah,
is
and
probably
because
Rogers
Cri-
Reach.
and it's and I the reason I say Crystarium is the main city is because Crystarium has
a
market.
market for it and a whole bunch of other stuff, deliveries and stuff, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So yeah, Ulmor is probably going to be the Rogers Reach.
or Eldershire.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Mordona.
Mordona's a little weirder.
And
Yeah, Mordona's weird because it was the first one, but yeah, the
I
first
will-
Final Fantasy
I won't
was
bring
weird.
up
The
any
first
deep.
Kamen Rider was weird.
Let's see, what was it? There was something else that I had for that was very interesting that I liked.
Important. If you dabble in materia, strength, vitality, dexterity, intelligence, and mind materia gone. I mean, you'll still have them, and you can transmute them if you still have them, but they
don't
won't
have
drop
any
anymore.
benefits.
Yeah, because they got rid of a whole bunch of stuff for like.
The following attributes can no longer be improved via materia: strength, vitality, dexterity, intelligence, mind.
Which is weird, but yeah.
All the other ones are still there.
TP is gone, as we all know.
TP is gone. MP is now fixed at 10,000 and has replaced TP.
Because I really like the MP change because it makes sense because really a lot of things are percentage based. So having a bigger number doesn't mean shit when it lowers by percentage.
It lowers by percent rather than value. Yeah.
And
obviously, because new level cap is 80 striking dummies.
Yeah, and also they are.
Oh, hey, this is really fucking useful. If you do hunts, the Kenturio Seal's cap has been raised from 1,000 to 4,000.
But however, you can't use those for the Shadowbringers hunt stuff. You have to use nuts that you get from
sacks of nuts.
Nuts. They're going nuts.
The new tombstones are the new 80 tombstones are tombstones of Goetia.
Yeah.
There's also the Phantasmagoria ones coming up.
The Phantasmagoria will come later.
Oh, I was thinking about Phantasmagoria 2. Oh, not Two-Who.
The type and number of Allagan tombstones received from each duty roulette category has been adjusted. 80 tombstones of Goetia for expert. 50-60 has now become 50-60-70. 50-60-70 gives you 100 tombstones of Poetics and 120 of Goetia. Leveling gives you
they can just look at the specifics by themselves. Gunbreaker Gunbreaker will start at level 60, and you could
Gunbreaker's in Gridania, Dancers in Limsa. They're both right next to the plazas, so expect Limsa to be fucked on Shadowbringers release day.
I mean, Limsa's always
log out in fucking Ul'dah.
No one's gonna be there.
If you have problems with loading areas with a lot of people, log out in Ul'dah because no one's gonna be there.
If it helps anybody, I will say the names of the quests for Gunbreakers. It's gonna be the makings of a Gunbreaker, and the dancer quest is Shall We Dance?
Yeah.
Also, new hairstyles.
New hairstyles.
Finally,
which actually look pretty nice.
Long hair or like short, shaggy hair.
Also, you could reset your ranking in Mahjong.
I'm not sure why you would
your
do that.
face shows up in Mahjong now.
Yes,
I've never played Mahjong in 14, so I don't know what any of those changes mean.
They're making fates better with actual rewards.
Yeah.
Let me look. Custom deliveries. Everybody's getting new. The role quests are the thing. And that seems to be all the major patch stuff that aren't like small patch notes.
Besides like dumb menial things like new flowers or new fish or whatever the fuck.
New fish. No, I want more new fish.
Those are the major things.
New estate tags or whatever.
You can also actually here is actually a big one. The number of cross-world link shells that a single character create or join has been increased from 1 to 8.
Yes.
I mean, that seems like a rather obvious change with more of their focus on like cross-world stuff being accessible easily. Yeah, it seems.
And also, by the way, unlike previous job quests, the role quest will be doing whatever stuff, but there is still the level 80 job quest for every class.
Also,
and the level 80 quest only unlocks after the final main scenario.
Also,
quest.
to reply to somebody in the chat, in a different chat, no, New Game Plus is not being added in 5.0. It is getting added in 5.1.
In 5.1 or 5.01?
Or actually, 5.1 or later.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they
So
said.
yeah, New Game Plus is not being added yet.
But yeah, New Game Plus is not in yet, and fucking
Also,
the
neither
job
is
quests are
Restoration of Ishgard
unlocked
has not
after the main scenario quest, Shadowbringers.
and also Restoration of Ishgard is not been added
It
yet.
is also coming probably around the same time.
Yeah.
To answer your question, what's the difference? 5.0 is going to be the base Shadowbringers thing that we're getting this Friday. 5.1 is a patch. 5.1 is a patch that's going to be added like months from now.
Reminder: 5.1 is when the Garou stuff is gone.
Yes, that's when the Garou set is leaving, which is actually important for this Toku podcast. The Garou set in Final Fantasy XIV will be gone starting in 5.1 of Shadowbringers. So
Which I
make
think
sure
like the
you
only
get
reason it
as
was
much
still
as
around
is because
I think-
the main artist of Garou was involved still with 14, and now he is leaving.
Yeah.
No, you cannot still get after 5.1. Oh yeah, currently you can still get the Garou shit.
currently you can still get it, and at 5.0 you can still get it, but
5.1
when 5.1,
gone.
which should be when are
I
what
want to
can we
say a
guess
month
that
or
it should
two
be?
from now.
Yeah, sometime late this year.
Savage versions of. Oh wait, no, that's Judgment.
Later, whatever.
Is early access details? 1 second, there's things to talk about. Okay, it's just explaining how to get your early access shit. But yeah, that's about all the important shit with Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers
All the
early
important
access.
non-heavy spoiler shit.
From the time of this podcast, Shadowbringers is going to be coming out in early access in 2 days.
Like I said, Friday.
2 days, Fridays. And then the regular when it's open to everybody
Is July 2nd?
July 2nd, yes. July 2nd. So next Tuesday is when everybody who has gotten Shadowbringers. I mean, it is, I guessing people who buy it like after the early access, or I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, like it kind of makes me wonder why the release date isn't just the 28th. But I guess
It's fine.
it is fine.
It's
it
so
doesn't
that-
matter.
It's so that people who didn't pre-order won't have to deal with when it's buggy as all shit, probably.
Yeah, but yeah. So what else was I gonna say about this? Oh yeah. Probably if you're watching the VOD for this, it is either A, already out, or B, out hopefully tomorrow if you're watching this the day of.
Yeah.
Depending on how fast Zed edits this.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna release it tomorrow. And yeah, that's Shadowbringers.
Characters on account. Important.
What?
In order to reduce server congestion upon the release of patch 5.0, the following measures will be implemented temporarily. We will continue to monitor server activity and remove these features when server congestion is determined to no longer be an issue. Players who are inactive for 30 minutes will be logged out automatically. New areas will be split into multiple instances. Particular instances can be selected when entering from a neighboring area or teleporting via Aetheryte.
Yeah, they added this when Stormblood came out, because before Stormblood came out, this wasn't a thing. And then Stormblood happened, and then they were like, okay, we need to put these in.
Characters on accounts with active subscriptions will be prioritized in login queues. Oh!
So basically,
support for the Mac 64-bit version has begun, while support for the Mac 32-bit version has ended.
So, Sota, maybe that might actually work for you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
it's
knows?
unclear.
Yeah.
If you've got Mac 64-bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone should be 64-bit now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Square
Video games are 64-bit.
small little quality of life thing for somebody like Alt. Square Enix account passwords can now be saved on PS4 launcher.
Yes.
But I still want to remember my password.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. You never
'Cause
forget your password.
I'm a forgetful boy.
Additions have been made to the PlayStation 4 autocomplete dictionary as well.
Yeah.
Just play the racing plan. Also, as we know already that Hrothgar and Viera are getting added, so yes, you can change your retainers and stuff into
Hrothgar and Viera, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's like I said, that's about it.
That's it, boys.
Oh, for weird technical people, the unlimited setting under frame rate limit in display has now been replaced with a maximum 90 FPS setting.
Yeah, because unlimited is just awful.
Yeah. Unlimited's gone. It's replaced with 90 frames.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's apparently some glitching with like jiggle stuff that it's still at 60 frames or it breaks afterwards, but like
with like hair and boobies and shit.
Yeah, all we have to do is wait 2 more days and Shadowbringers will come out. I'm still debating on if I should take the day off.
Well, this is not my week, this is my week upcoming. I don't get to play Shadowbringers then, because I'm going to SunnyCon.
Yeah, hopefully.
So I'm going to be in Newcastle on Friday and Saturday, not Sunday. If you're going to SunnyCon, don't expect to see me on Sunday, because I'll be back in Nottingham by then. So,
well, at least on Sunday you'll be able to play and catch up.
Yeah, on Sunday I'll be able to, but my point is, 1, not going to be able to play it immediately, 2, I'm going to a con. If you see someone cosplaying as Suichi Evolt at SunnyCon on Saturday, it's probably me. I can't imagine there's another person doing that. But if there is a different person doing that, props to them.
Fight them on the street.
Is Eps also going with you?
Epsilon's gonna be there too, yeah. So there's also...
look also if there just so happens to be another Soichi, make sure to look for the Go Buster Yellow.
Look to see if there's a Yellow Buster cosplayer and a Kazuman cosplayer nearby the
and if the other Evolt also happens to have a Go Buster Yellow and fucking Kazumin, then I'll fucking know.
Yeah.
Just ask, hey, are you Rose?
If that happens,
name just happens to also be Rose, it's like, Rose, I think you got a doppelganger.
Yeah.
It's that, or you somehow cross to another timeline and.
Anyway,
but yeah, anybody who's watched this and liked Shadowbringers, I look forward to that because it's coming out. And Stormblood has been out for about 2 years now. That's about how long I've been playing. And any new people, like specifically like Rose and everybody here, who's actually this is their first expansion.
Started like late last year.
Yeah, this is your first expansion, so it is a kind of big. It's like a momentous occasion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
like MMOs as expansions come out, and it's always cool.
Yeah,
but I've never had a consistent group of friends who I played it.
And yeah, I remember my very first. I remember Stormblood, and it was like a big thing. Especially since a lot of changes happened, especially since before we didn't have job gauges.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm very much looking forward to it. I can't wait to maybe change to Viera. I'm still debating.
I'm still a Lala on the grounds that there's gonna be dwarf housing.
If I am going to work on Friday, then I'm going to just spend the entire day thinking to myself, should I? I'm also very much looking forward to a lot of the big changes with the classes that I play, namely Machinist, which I've been playing for.
Because they're gonna make Machinist They're gonna make Machinist a real class.
Yeah, they're going to give a good thing that I'm very happy about is that at a certain level instead of because currently with Machinist is that when you hit 50 heats, your regular attacks change, your regular abilities like your clean shot and all those, but in Shadowbringers they're going to make it so like once you hit 68 your attacks will always be that, and so you'll always be doing the flippy gun shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
which is really good.
I leveled up Ninja because
the one thing that I'm kind of weird about is that they are getting rid of the Bishop auto turret, which is your AoE auto turret. So
I imagine the fucking robot thing may do a lot of AoE.
Yeah, apparently the robot thing is like
the pile bunker.
The
Yeah.
robot thing is a rook as well.
Yeah, it's an upgrade.
Yeah.
You'll get for for most of your time you're just gonna have the rook, but then once you hit 80, you'll have the robot.
King, queen,
Queenful.
jack.
Spade 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace.
Just, oh god, you're just scaring.
Machinist, what are you
You're
doing?
Machinist is
Machinist,
just
why do you
scaring.
have so many turrets? No, no!
Man, I hope they add.
Thunder.
You know, it
Right
seems
to
like they're
brass.
just one step away from just adding a possum minion.
I would like that.
I would like that too.
I want to.
You know, I'm also very interested in whenever they add the Nier stuff, because I would like some of the Nier armor if they do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
that
sir.
would I would fucking love what's the name of 2B's katana again? What is it,
forget it.
Virtuous Contract or something,
Yeah, Virtuous
right?
Contract.
That'd be a really cool
Yeah.
one to have for samurai.
I'm gonna have Grimoire Noir or Vice.
It's gonna
or
be Vice.
Summoner.
No wait, Vice would probably be Scholar,
Scholar.
and Noir would be.
What if Dark Knight just got a fucking iron pipe?
That'd be great.
No, there's great swords. in
Yeah,
it.
I
I know.
Like,
Yeah,
You'll be
there's
getting
that other
You'll be
great sword
getting
that-
Beast Lord. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Beast Lord would be great. I really
for
do
Black
hope there are.
Mage?
I really hope it's not just all automata and there are stuff from just.
I want
Nier.
to see what
Let the
is
fi-
2P's
let-
lore,
let-
because 2P just exists currently as an
In Soul-
alt skin for 2B in
in-
Soul Cal 6.
I hope that the final raid boss is just Emil.
Oh god.
Zed, you know what I want for Black Mage as a weapon? I just want a staff that has Emil's head on it.
That'd be great.
Oh my god.
You'd probably just get Emil's staff.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want
Oh,
Emil's staff.
that's
I
not
want
co-
Yoko.
that-
I want Yoko Taro on my staff.
By the way, that is also not coming
What?
immediately.
Yeah, that
the
is
Nier
not coming
stuff.
immediately. Along with Eden is not coming immediately.
Eden is coming at 5.01, so like immediately the next patch.
For
So
the
probably
So
like
first-
that is probably coming out
first
a week or
floor.
two after.
Yeah, the first floor, and then the Savage version of it is 5.05,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then presumably over the next few things. I don't know how they usually roll out raids, but
Raid. Honestly,
well,
raids.
remember that Stormblood's life cycle was 2 years.
I
Yeah.
lived through all of that.
when did Sigma
Sigma
State
State
come
came
out?
like a couple weeks after Stormblood came out.
Oh, okay.
Like it didn't come out with Stormblood. It was like 2 weeks
And
afterward.
Alphascape.
Alphascape, that was last year.
Oh.
Because
Wait, no, because Sigmascape's the second one.
Yeah.
Okay,
'Cause
so
it'll-
it started with Deltascape and Sigmascape were immediate, and then
No, Sigmascape wasn't immediate. Sigmascape
you said
wa-
Sigmascape
Oh,
was.
sorry. Deltascape was like 2 weeks. Then
Yeah.
Sigmascape was not till 5.2, I think, or 5.1.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
So
it-
that's the kind 4
Yeah.
point.
yeah.
Yeah. So I imagine that'll be the same kind of layout, like rollout for
And
Eden.
Ravenaster didn't come out for like a couple months. So yeah,
Yeah.
don't expect Nier Automata raid for a while.
Well, Yoko Taro has to finish the game.
I would say
first.
like December, maybe.
oh, and of course, also another thing from the patch notes: you can now unsync 70 stuff.
most of it. You can't unsync Rathlos or
Yeah.
the
Yeah, or Rathlos Extreme.
ultimate things, the Uwu and
Yeah.
Unending
Ooh,
Coil.
yeah.
But most stuff can be unsynced, so dog farming will be a lot easier.
Yeah.
I
what was
wonder
it?
what the
There was
next
something else.
stage of mount farming is going to be. Will it
Oh
be
yeah,
rats?
actually,
Will it be coils?
Ravenaster came with 4.1 because the 4.1 match was the Legend Returns, and it was just
Oh.
the cover was just the Ravenaster shit.
Will
Rats.
or will the mount be frogs? Because they seem to be pushing frogs a lot.
I want
in
giant
the
rats.
Fuck.
I want
I
giant
would-
rats.
No, watch them
I
all
would
be
like-
hideous abominations.
I would like it if they were giant rat mounts. But it's
No, I
either
want
gonna
it to be
be
my
frogs-
Bayonetta mount.
We will
It's
have
either gonna be frogs or like weird versions of the Bayonetta mount. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
The bayonet mount being that weird giant eyeball thing.
yeah,
No, it's a giant
Face.
severed head.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
giant severed head.
For,
Sorry,
for,
I'm thinking.
for just for
Yeah.
for you guys, this in podcast lobby. That's what the new
Yeah, I've looked at the patch
thing is
notes.
good. Yeah.
Hello, lad. It is our friend. He is a
Yeah,
homie.
it's.
Yeah,
Are you
because
looking
that's
at
just
the-
that's not. You could put that if you want in the podcast instead, because that's not.
Are you
a spoiler, 'cause
looking
that's
at
from
the
first fucking cutscene of the game.
Oh,
What?
with what you said, I can't tell if
Of
you're
Realm
referring to the
Reborn.
character on that image in that image or the possum I posted.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brent's our homie.
But
Oh,
Remember when
that's-
Brent
are
shows
homie.
up at the end of Realm Reborn? He's like, "Yo,
Yeah.
looks like shit's going bad for you."
Oh, good poss.
That's shit.
Yeah.
So,
So
I
that's-
think I said. I think when I first said, I said to amass a fortune, or power. It's probably power.
I
Does
also,
anyone-
I think, said to gain power, or no, I said to win glory.
Yeah, I said to
We
win
need
glory. I
more
think 'cause
I
it was the closest.
put. I
It was
think.
the closest to just fuck that there was.
I think mine was
yeah,
to.
glory.
I actually think I did ... I don't remember.
I need.
No, I think I did
Anyway-
to gain glory.
Anyway, so unless anyone has weeks, I feel like we kind of removed our week segment for this one and just
Yeah.
did.
Well,
14.
I would like to talk.
I
about
leveled
it.
up
Kind of annoying
ninja,
that you can't
so
rewatch that cutscene.
Mainly
But maybe
because
New Game Plus will let us do
mainly
that.
because I added something to my week last night.
Oh yeah,
I watched the entirety of Good Omens.
I should fucking watch that
It's
because
a
it seems
fantastic
really
series
good.
because Terry Pratchett really knew how to write dialogue. Terry Pratchett, the original writer
Oh,
of
yeah.
the book, yeah. And David Tennant's great in it. Everybody.
Neil Gaiman was actually involved with the production
Yeah.
of the show,
Yeah.
so that's like part of its.
Yeah.
sequel.
One of my favorite books of all time is Mort. Mort is a fantastic novel.
Oh yeah. it is.
Mort. If you just want a quick rundown, Mort is about a kid named Mort who gets it takes place in a world called Discworld, which is literally what it sounds like—a world that is on a disc, basically.
It's turtles
Yeah.
underneath, right?
Yeah, turtles
all the way
underneath.
down.
Yeah. And the main character Mort, basically his dad is like, okay, we need to get you an apprenticeship. So they go to this basically what is a job fair, and they just kind of wait for somebody to take him as an apprentice, but nobody does until like midnight, where Death shows up. And Death is like, yo, I'm looking for an apprentice. And he's like,
okay, fam.
Yeah.
all right, what are the benefits? You get a place to live, shit like that. And it's like, okay, here, take my son. And
His name is Mort, so where else is he gonna go?
Mortis.
Uh-huh.
and yeah, Mort then
Mort.
starts learning how to become Death.
Yeah.
I
So-
like Michael Sheen. Is Michael Sheen also good in that?
Yeah, Michael Sheen's great. He plays Aziraphale, basically an angel, and he's
David
kind of
Tennant's a demon, right?
yeah. David Tennant's a demon, Crowley.
Still not allowed to be Scottish, though. Apparently.
Banned from being Scottish.
And
He
then
was Scottish, I think, in that show. What was it, Broadchurch or whatever? Or it
Yeah.
Was, yeah.
and basically the Antichrist is born, and they're Crowley and Aziraphale they like hanging out on Earth, and they don't want it to go away, and they're also best friends, and it's really great. I loved it a lot. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I should fucking watch that.
It's good.
Man.
And I've also another quick thing that I added also yesterday was that I got Samurai Showdown. Samurai Showdown is a shitload of
Yay!
fun.
I'm gonna get that as well.
SNK is the best. I fucking love SNK.
They're back,
They're fucking back.
baby.
Fuck, baby.
I want this to sell good, so if you can, please buy Samurai Showdown. It's really good. Trust me.
The season pass is free right now.
Yeah, the season pass is
Do it.
free right now, and you
It
can
is
just
fun.
grab the season pass if you do want to grab Samurai Showdown one day.
You can just grab the season pass right now and
Yeah.
then just go
Also,
like,
3D
oh,
Nakaruru, I believe.
yes.
And yeah, it's a lot of fun. My girl Darlie Dagger is, I love her. She's
Yeah.
great. She's got her big point break attack. And yeah, it's a lot of
Every
fun.
time you say, every time you say Point Break, I keep thinking of the movie.
Well, yeah, I think it's supposed to be a reference.
Yeah.
To it. And I'm not really looking forward
I
to
am
any.
an FBI agent.
I'm not really looking forward to any of the DLC because I'll be honest, I'm not the most. I haven't been the most into Samurai Shodown because I've only played a little bit of 5 Special, and I haven't really played a lot of the other games. But yeah, I played a lot of it yesterday with friends and also.
But it's
in
SNK.
ranks.
You got that brand loyalty.
Yeah, I have that brand loyalty because SNK deserves it, especially now that they're back and not selling pachinko.
They're back from the pachinko mines.
No, they got out of there, Ults.
Yeah, they're out of there.
They're out of there. Good.
Yeah, not like Konami.
Konami is
in there.
actively diving deeper into the pachinko.
They're like,
mines.
you know, pachinko isn't worth it anymore, right? Because of all these laws, right? No, we have to go deeper.
We need to go deeper. We need to use Kojima's fucking Fox engine that
I
the
like to
company
think
spent
Konami's just a bunch of
years
frothing
working
like.
on. The
like-
It's
company
just a whole
spent
bunch
5
of
years
lizard
working
people's like,
on
yes, we
just
need more
for-
money.
They're all frothing at the mouth and they're just trying to dig at the ground, but they're just eating dirt.
Yeah.
I have a love-hate relationship with Kojima, but that's the worst part
Yeah.
of Kojima getting the boot was that they just like, oh hey, you know this fucking lovingly crafted game engine that you guys spent 5 years
Yeah,
making?
we're gonna
We're
use
gonna
it for
use
pachinko.
it for pachinko.
We're not even gonna let other companies like
Use
know
it.
use
Look at it.
This is ours, and we're using it for pachinko.
Pachinko time.
Can we at least
Remember
get a
that
new
thing when you
Castlevania?
were like
No.
were testing? You remember that thing when you were testing and you fucking remade your office in the Fox engine? No, fuck you.
So how about that Bloodstained though? Fuck you, Konami. That's selling
Crab
bang.
dance.
That's selling
Konami is
gangbas.
suffering.
That's selling gangbusters. Bloodstained.
I'm not trying to complain, and I understand that making sprites is very hard, but it kind of would look better if it were sprite based.
Well-
It looks good now.
Well, of course, a lot of things would look better in sprite based,
Yeah.
but like,
they literally did say, yeah, it's because we can't, you know.
Yeah,
Don't have the manpower.
For-
but
it.
the motion looks weird in 3D.
but yeah, it's like
I get now what you always mean, Zed.
Yeah, like sprites are really nice, but like, as long as it looks fine, it's fine.
Yeah, David Hayter's in it.
David Hayter is in it as a playable character.
Someone-
No,
Someone
Bryce.
paid to get Alucard to Bane post
Yeah,
in game.
and I don't know if anybody else has anything they want to talk about.
I do,
Okay.
because I also got a different fighting game.
Oh boy.
Mortal Kombat 11. What do you mean, oh boy? Hey.
Cause it's fine.
It's too late. You're dying, Soraku. Your soul is mine.
Is mine. Yeah, I haven't gotten the combat pack, so because the combat pack is not free, like Sam Show. Ooh. But Mortal Kombat is very fun to play. I'm really liking Scarlet, and I'm trying to fucking learn. I'm trying to, for actual like ranked play, proper play. I'm trying to learn. I have learned Scarlet, and I'm trying to learn Cabal and Jax. And then just for shits and giggles, I'm also trying to learn Kitana and Shao Kahn.
This
Yeah.
is Katana.
I mean, for shits and giggles, you might as well learn everybody. But
For Shang Tsung powers.
yeah. Kind of annoying. I'm gonna hop on the train and say that it's kind of annoying to everyone else. Hop on the train that it's annoying that none of Shang Tsung's tournament legal variations have any of the ninja moves. That seems weird, especially when the trailer clearly shows off all of the ninja moves.
Yeah.
Like you'd think that, you know, the thing they marketed him with, he would have the ability to do in tournament play. I wonder if they'll amend that somewhere down the line.
Hopefully.
Because they've been making a lot of really good little quality of life adjustments, like the update that added Shang Tsung, they also added a bullet counter, for Aaron Black, like next to his meters, so that you always know how many rounds he has in his rifle. And they added like a bunch of other little quality of life things. It's a good game. I know Zed doesn't like NRS games, but I think it's done quite well, and the story is good. The story's got, plot holes, but the character interactions themselves are good. It does tick me off a
That's
little bit
Movado.
that the different. Shut up about Movado.
No.
It does tick me off a little that the different costumes don't have different voice lines for them. That like you could be talking that Dark Raiden and Revenant Liu Kang could still hold a polite, cordial conversation, or that Noob Saibot could tell Revenant Kitana that Revenant Kitana wants to see her.
Hey, Revenant Katana wants to see you. Hello, Revenant Katana. Or what are you doing here?
Yeah. But it'd be really cool. That they added new lines when they added new voice lines when they made KXL. They could easily go back and not maybe not easily, but they have there's precedent for them doing that. They say they want to increase the longevity of the game. The easiest way I could see that they would do that would be to do what they did for the MKX Combat Pack 2. Please put Melina in it! Oh my god!
We have denied Soraku Melina for too long. He's suffering Melina withdrawals. We have to send him to the flesh pits.
I need Melina. I'm suffering Melina withdrawals. I contemplated playing the fucking mobile game just to play Melina.
Please, Melina.
Spare Melina, ma'am.
Spare Melina, ma'am. Spare Melina. There's like multiple avenues they could go about to bring Melina in too. They could do the
like time travel.
But they could do the time travel thing. They could do her as a Revenant thing, or they could do that really cool thing they alluded to in MKX, where fucking Melina, where like the flesh pits with the Melina army in the flesh pits of all the different Melina clones, the hive mind. Yeah,
they're like she's
cool.
Basically Devora, but with Melina.
Yeah, but like that'd be really cool, and you could use that in like an interesting way to like change up her moves for all the moves that for like the bread and butter moves that Kitana now has of hers, Your moves are mine. But yeah, I did that, and I also managed to get PCSX2 working, and I got to play through my favorite video game ever from my childhood, SSX3, and and I felt really good. No, I did not play Tricky. I played 3. Tricky is the second. And that was very fun. Everything just came running back into my mind. The muscle memory was never gone. It was as if I had never stopped playing it. And that was really good feeling.
That was really powerful.
It's also a wake-up call that I need to upgrade from my ancient GTX 750.
Yeah.
You also get, from what I've heard, you also get, like me when I play Crazy Taxi, where you yell at times.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Just change, like, certain things I say about get in the fucking taxi.
Yeah, instead I'm like, do the fucking trick.
Get in the fucking taxi, you fucking bitch.
Fill the fucking Uber.
For the love of God, San Francisco, if you do not unclutter right now with traffic, I will end you all.
Replace that with, for the love of God, Super Pipe, just let me fucking jump. Get
let
air.
Me style.
Let me style.
Yes.
And also in a fucking day, I fucking beat all of the race challenges. So, yeah,
Nice.
that was fun. Yeah. So that is what really made it feel like, holy crap, I've never stopped. Because like that took me years to learn how to like properly do all of the races and stuff, and then in a day, I fucking had them all. It's like, wow, I'm good at this video game.
Video game. If I ever touch Mario Kart Double Dash again, I'm probably gonna get that same feeling.
Yeah.
Or just Crazy Taxi, because I own the GameCube version.
You
'cause
just played Crazy Taxi like last month,
I
right?
need to play. I'll play more Crazy Taxi.
Yeah. So I know what I
Can't
need to
stop me,
do.
Rose.
I need to get the combat pack. I need to get Sam Show, and I need to get another fucking graphics
And you need
card.
to juggle
And I need to
like
get
my-
another graphics card.
and learn to juggle. No, just in general. Not games. I mean, just in
To
general.
juggle, yeah.
Like a ball.
Alright, so we done? Or anyone else?
What I would like to think the other two
I'm-
want to have things
Because
to
I
say.
remember Rose said that that was basically our replacing our weeks. I wasn't sure, so that's why I asked. And if anyone else?
No, I was joking
No.
that it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, Alt, Rose, does one of you want to go next?
I don't have a week.
You don't have a 3 weeks?
Nothing important.
Yeah.
I've
What
just
about
been
you?
kind of.
You've just been playing 14.
I've been doing somewhat the same, but I've been also improving in art and everything. We did do our Vampire Masquerade campaign, which I will.
Oh, yeah,
say
that was fun.
Pretty fucking.
Oh
Yeah,
right,
I
yeah,
remember you guys
that,
said
yeah.
The story of just say in a sentence, in a statement, a bunch of two drug addicts and four reasonable people go out and gun down
Three.
Yeah, not that.
three people.
Hey,
Three
I
reasonable
take
vampires.
offense to that. My
No.
character is definitely not a reasonable person.
Okay,
But
three
three other
vampires
c-
of varying reasonability.
And 2 drug addicts.
Two drug addicts gunned down a vampire.
Gunned down
Sentai team.
Mirai Sentai Time Ranger. Gunned
Like,
down
we're just gonna leave it on
crazy
that. Just leave it
vampires
on
who
that.
think they're Mirai Sentai Time Ranger.
Just leave it on that. Just leave it on that.
Yeah.
And after
He
that,
gunned them the motherfuck down. Holy shit.
other than that, I think FF14 still a thing. I just went through and just leveled up Ninja just yesterday. Played a bit more Hotline Miami. I'm still bad at it. Still bad. Doing my best. Flower, Sun, and Rain, in which I started getting back into it, and what happened is that there was a dreamlike sequence in which a friend told me, "Hey, try to go to anywhere to the beach or the church," and then I was immediately met with a giant alligator, and I just stared at it for a solid minute. Just, should I just
Big
he's a-
boy.
He was a large boy. It's like, don't you
Wait,
hate it? when you-
isn't that a girl? Because it's Christine.
No, Christina is a guy. Is a male crocodile who's pink. Alligator who's pink.
Okay.
I pinged Rose with the image, and it's just, don't you hate it when I'm trying to go to church and a chunky alligator blocks my path?
Big boy.
There was on the way to the beach. There was somehow a larger one who was blue, and also
What?
by the end of that chapter, a pink the girl lost Chris again, and we didn't know where and then it was, and at the top of the sign on the hotel, it was Chris, and he's somehow howling at the moon, and I'm just staring there, just I'm just
What does
staring.
this mean?
Why is Christine? Chris? How did you get up there? Why are you up there? Why are you howling? Why are you pink? What is going on? I'm still lost. Please, Suda, let me go home. Also,
Dude, what does this mean?
current goals right now is to get more stuff. Get Strange Journey original and SMT4 Apocalypse, and as well as Sam Show as well, because guess the fuck what? I need fight game. I want my
Alt
fight
like video game.
video game. Other than that, I think it's pretty fun. It's pretty fine. That my week has been pretty relatively chill, aside from trying to get through the entirety of my backlog
Yeah.
and not let everything set in. But that's basically it. Yeah.
Yeah, all I've been doing is trying desperately to get, like, to Pyros in Eureka, and that's it. That's
I need
all
your
I've been
help.
doing.
I need
Yeah.
to
I
do
don't have a
Eureka
week.
more. Do more Eureka. I need to do Eureka. Fuck. Shit.
The
Eureka.
patch notes didn't really say they're adding anything to make Eureka better.
Yeah, Eureka's
now-
probably gonna be
They're
dead.
just basically
for a
the thing
bit.
with
I highly.
No, I
doubt-
said for a bit.
with Eureka.
Oh,
Said
for
the
a
only
bit,
thing
yeah.
that
Everyone's
they're
gonna be busy
the
doing
only
the
thing
story.
that they changed with Eureka is they removed some of the buffs to TP that had it that they were there.
Yeah,
So because
'Cause
useless.
TP does
because TP's
exist.
gone.
Yeah.
TP, more like PP.
Also, they took out they're increasing the time you need to get rid of your sprout on next to your name.
No, they're just increasing which quest you need to be
Oh
up to.
yeah,
Yeah, you
didn't E3 happen in between us? Fucking.
Did it?
Yes!
Oh yeah, E3
Yeah.
did happen. I forgot.
It
It's been a while.
oh god.
It feels like a lifetime ago, but
Yeah.
I feel like this podcast is already running a bit
Yeah,
long.
it is running a bit long.
Yeah.
The only thing that really matters
E3
in terms
happened.
of Toku
Is
is
Keanu
Astral Chain.
Reeves and
Astral Chain.
adorable
Oh,
Japanese
yes!
developer lady and
Announcement of the first good Kamen Rider game, No More Heroes 3!
Where fucking
Yeah.
Travis is just a common writer now.
where Travis
He's
literally
just
had shit.
Saiga.
Just
He's
Saiga.
just
He's just Yellow
why,
Saiga.
why are we calling him a writer? It's because the entire fact that Suda
He
spent an
fucking
entire
says henshin. Suda has spent multiple Travis Strikes Again streams talking about Kamen Rider Zeo instead of the game.
Sorry, Travis isn't in Smash.
And
Decade though.
And Travis calls himself a passing assassin
Yeah.
Yeah,
in English.
Henshin.
he says henshin.
Like I heard somebody say like, oh, that's like a Japanese phrase or whatever. But it's like, if it is, they would, retranslate it to something else. They wouldn't keep it as
Yeah.
strict as it is in
Your
English.
Tokuphobia
Suda-
doesn't work on
Suda-
me.
Suda would, if it was just a coincidence, then would Suda be talking about how fucking awesome Tsukasa is during a fucking stream?
And also
He was unpacking right
I'm just a passing assassin thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that is I'm just a passing assassin thing is in a Suda game. That's not a fucking coincidence.
Watch him like unlock the other assassins he killed in the previous games and use their
Mm,
powers. And
So he's just decade.
Assassin
Margaret
right.
Moonlight.
The Doctor of Peace.
That would be really cool. Fuck.
I want him to voice something in.
Assassin right.
I want it just to be Decade.
Death metal.
Yeah.
Death
Well, he
metal.
technically already has used Death Metal's powers before with the giant robot.
Wait, what if they throw him into the fucking sun? What if the aliens throw him into the fucking sun? What if it's Black RX?
He becomes Akito.
No, what? Black
No, he
RX.
becomes Black RX. Travis RX.
Yeah.
Come in.
Anyway,
Assassin.
but yeah, Astral Chain, a whole bunch of cool stuff out of E3. If you're watching this, you probably already know. I'm just gonna.
You probably
already
know
know.
that. You know what the fuck is up.
Yeah.
If you up
If you're
on
watching
if
a
you
Toku
up on
podcast,
E3,
you're
you
probably
know
a
what
nerd
up.
like me.
Yeah.
If
But,
you up on Tuesday, you
Yeah,
know what up.
looking forward to Shadowbringers. Looking forward to more
It's not
Toku.
Tuesday, fuck.
Yep.
But that's it. We done. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, we're not done.
Wait, we're not. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Emails. If you
Emails are like hot pockets. They're full of garbage and cheese.
if you want your emails read on this podcast, then you can send them to hypercastoffpodcast@gmail.com.
And we got
Kinda
one email
defeats
this
the
week
purpose
from our
of
good
saying
friend
it
Soda.
slowly if you talk over each other.
Sorry.
Hypercastoffpodcast@gmail.com. And this week we got an email from a good friend, Soda.
This is basically the Sota's input corner until other people start
Yeah.
sending emails in.
So you finally
Unless we
did. You finally got
exist.
to Grand Zeo. It's time for the big question. Grand Zeo 2-1. Jokes aside, when will another G show up?
Never.
Never. 'Cause
Never. They don't. It
Never.
They don't.
rights
Own,
from.
G
they
doesn't
don't own
exist.
G. But if they
They
can't
have
get
doesn't
G back,
exist.
bruh.
Bruh.
It will
Bruh.
never get G back.
Anyway,
bruh.
but yeah, that was the Hypercast Off podcast for this week. I hope you
The
guys
party
enjoyed
is
that.
over.
Have a nice week. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Game over.